Okay, let's go.
808s held down like a paperweight. She just wanna come around, but I made a way. Want my money, need it now, on a paper chase. Make the bass blow out with the 808s, out with the 808s, down like a paperweight.
I now refuse to travel anywhere without my bike. So Puerto Rico 2026, I packed my Shockbox Pro for the first time, which was so cool to not have to take apart my handlebars. Started on the beach. I love exploring new places, and this was a spectacular view. The name of the beach is La Posita Pinones, and everything about it was just so cool. I knew I wanted to explore the area before I even touched the bike, so I knew where I wanted to go. I think that's essential. It's cool to explore on the bike, but sometimes you have to explore an area on foot first to just get a feel for where you are. One thing I love about Puerto Rico is that on the side of the road, there's food everywhere. So I walked from the beach to this food spot where they have these. These are called pinchos, and it's pretty much grilled chicken with a side of bread, and it hit the spot. But now it's time to ride. Let's get busy, let's hit the road. I was so happy that I was able to explore the first day, but it feels great to be on a bike in a new place, and especially in short sleeves during the winter. Now, I happen to be in Puerto Rico during Calle de San Sebastian. Very proud of that pronunciation, by the way, which is in Old San Juan. It's a festival that happens every January, and the city is just buzzing during this time. As you can see, the streets are packed, and I finally got to explore actual Old San Juan, head up to all the castles, and I truly think the best way to do this is by bike. Walking through Old San Juan is intense because riding through it is intense. You're on the cobblestone, you're going up hills. Of course, what goes up must come down, and you can't beat these views while being on a bike. I feel like I got to explore so much more than I would have if I was walking, but it was, again, all so spectacular, and something that I truly think any cyclist should do is explore the actual city you're in. It's all great to get fast miles and your average speed is this. I think I did 9 miles this day, but I saw so much of Old San Juan. I was able to try out the food at the festival, which was amazing, by the way, and also just see how everyone does things. If you didn't ride your bike, this was the way to get into Old San Juan. They were driving people in by the busload. Walking was not the way. But this is just so cool to see everyone so happy, celebrating the festival, just in the streets. And as you can see, I'm having a blast. This was a tough hill to get to a spectacular view. But again, cobblestone, I'm on my bike. I'm able to do so much more than I would have just walking. Also, there's no shortage of things to do. The nightlife here is amazing. You can also find something to eat anywhere. But I went to bed early because, of course, I wanted to go ride again. Almost lost my life trying to show off and get on the bike again in this manner. But players mess up. Now, the benefit of exploring the first day is I know my way around the roads now. Shout out to Julia for giving me the Strava routes. I truly appreciate you. Get you somebody that knows the streets of where you're going, who can share their Strava routes. It was so cool to just get out on the road and truly just see the other side of Puerto Rico. The first time riding, I went into Old San Juan. This time I headed out to where the first beach was, which was a lot more open road, a lot more countryside. So you can really just put down the speed and take in the views. Look at this. This is Ultimate Peace in January. If you're like me and you're from the East Coast, it's snowing at home. So just getting out there in short sleeves, shorts, feeling the sun, sweating. It was a nice change of pace. A zone 2 20-mile ride across the roads on the beach side. Headwind on the way out, but tailwind on the way back. And just seeing all the touristy things, getting all the videos, getting all the pictures, and just getting a solid 20-mile ride. Let's talk about the food. This was Orozco's, and it was a huge meal. Hit the absolute spot. Beautiful vibe in there, as you can hear. It's always spectacular to sit in a different country and just experience the culture and the food. This may not be traditional Puerto Rican music, but it was great live music to go with the meal. You're walking down the street and you're at the beach. I used this as a reset mentally because I knew I stay in Puerto Rico. Let's go take a ride. Hey, it is 6 a.m. on a Tuesday, and they are out here. Woo! I love it, man. I love it. The track is full. They got full-blown soccer games going. Wow. Now, there is an underrated culture of fitness in San Juan. I saw so many runners, so many cyclists, and it's something that you don't usually see publicized, but Puerto Rico is a very fit country. It's a lot of people that work out. Riding on the roads, I felt extremely safe. I felt respected, and I always saw either a cyclist or a runner out. Now, the first day I went to this viewpoint and I told myself I wanted to see a sunrise here. I wanted to get here first thing in the morning, and I knew exactly where to stop and exactly where I wanted to go. This is where I said to myself, maybe next time, instead of bringing my tarmac, I should bring my Diverge, I should bring my gravel bike, because there are so many side roads and side streets that I wanted to explore, but they're not made for 28s. Some gravel tires would have been amazing right now, but I got through it. A little fearless. Thank you for tubeless tires just in case. I got my pump with me, so I felt confident doing this because I knew that I wanted to get back to this view. I wanted to catch this on the last day. And I had a moment of reflection here in which I was just thankful for the opportunity to be healthy, one, and to ride my bike in places like this. This is a dream come true, and I don't underestimate that it is a blessing. Again, going back out, this is fun. I think as a cyclist, we have this fearlessness and this sense of adventure that we want to explore. We want to see all these different routes, all these side roads that I wish, again, I had my gravel bike for. Because if I had my gravel bike, I feel like I would have taken so many more side roads and side quests and ended up in so many different cool places. But I stuck to what I know. I stuck to the little roads that I learned on the first day. And coming back out to the main road to head back, I'm like, I hear pedaling, I hear wheels, I hear tires, and boom, solid 6 or 7 cyclists just moving down the beach. And it was so cool. On the way back, I am personally recovering from having bronchitis, so the ability now to test myself and see if I still have power, see if I can go down this road with a little bit of strength, but still monitoring my heart rate, seeing how I'm doing, it was good. This was a great trip for the soul, a great recovery, and I will be back in Puerto Rico simply because the food is top tier.